guys? What is up, internet? It's Windham back for Video Wednesdays, and the Renegades are here with me yet again for The Internet is Weird, and we are doing Most Popular Girls in School on episode 4, also known as the Most Popular Boys in School. And we really like these, and everyone keeps asking for more, so let's do this thing.
So then she was all like, no, you are. And then I was all like, no, you are. And then she was all like, I kind of am. So, long story short, she's kind of my mouth date now.
I am so good at football.
Hey, Tanner. We're all pretty good at football.
Yeah, that's why this year we're going to state.
State.
State, huh? More like, gay.
God damn it, Jonathan. Who let you in here?
Not much.
What?
I thought you were going to say, what are you looking at? And then I was going to say, not much.
Huh?
Are you going to say, what are you looking at?
No, Jonathan.
Hey, the name's not Jonathan.
Oh my God, are you going to try to nickname yourself again?
The name is Than.
The fuck kind of name is Than?
It's like Jonathan, only shorter.
Why wouldn't you just go by John?
Because I don't play by your rules, man.
That's dumber than that time in the 3rd grade when you tried to get everyone to call you Uncle Jesse.
Hey, that would have worked if you guys would have agreed to call yourselves the Rippers.
Stop trying to force your Full House references on us. You're the only person that gets those.
Fuck you.
Suck my dick.
Okay.
What?
Drop trout. I'll suck your dick right now.
Dude, that was an expression, right? Am I right? That's an expression, right, guys?
That's not an expression.
Not an invitation.
I'll suck all your dicks right now. Go ahead, push them together like a little sandwich. I'm hungry for lunch.
Okay, seriously.
Yeah.
We told you last week, if you're going to watch us shower again, we're going to tell Principal Nubbins.
Well, then in that case, why don't you go ahead and pop off that towel, play with your butthole a little bit.
Jonathan, you are not going to suck any of our dicks today. And you're not going to play with any of our buttholes either.
Well, I guess we see who the real man is here, don't we?
I'm a real man. I'm not afraid.
Back here, man. God damn it.
Back off,
Are
shirt,
you
too.
trying to infer that because you're willing to do stuff to our butts, it proves that you're more of a man than us?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
The only thing that you're saying is that you're gay.
I'm not gay. You're gay.
Yeah, so?
Wait, what?
I'm gay, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah,
gay.
he's gay.
We had an assembly about it.
He has been in a gay monogamous relationship for a long time. We accept you, bro.
Thank you, man.
What? Well, I thought...
Are we done here, John? I'm going to shower.
Hey, would it be weird if I joined you guys for a shower?
Oh, well, I don't know. Why don't we take a poll? I vote no.
I vote no, too.
Fuck no. Well, I always believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt, so maybe we should...
Damn it, Blaine.
Damn it, God damn it, Blaine.
Okay, I vote no, too.
Okay, and I'm a yes. So let's see, that's... Oh.
Yeah.
We all just finished football practice, man, and smell terrible.
And you, on the other hand, have just been hanging out in the boys' locker room, not doing much of anything.
The only other person that does that is Coach Spitz.
Carry on.
One last question. How come Matthew Derringer doesn't have a penis or testicles?
Oh, God.
Because I wasn't born with any, bro.
Seriously? Offensive, Jonathan. You ask us this every week.
Well, yeah, but... Why doesn't he?
It's a congenital birth defect, dude.
Don't be a dick, bro.
Unbelievable.
It's reasons like this, you don't have any friends, Jonathan.
It's a very unattractive crier.
Hey, man. Huh? Don't you dare look at our butts.
Get out of there.
As
Girls' locker room was bad. I was going to say, being a member of the football team at one point, I've never came across a situation quite like that. And if I did, I'd have never came back. But here's one thing that always happened. There was always like the guys who like went around like trying to catch you in a rigorous situation. Like if you're near the door, they would try and rip your towel off and push you out and close the door behind you. And there was no other way to get in but to walk around the building and get back in. Mm-hmm. They did that to one kid.
Oh no!
And he was like banging on the door and everything. And thankfully there was no one out there on the practice field, which was right outside the door. Anyway, while the guys were like all like, yeah, it shows that freshman.
But he could get expelled.
No, well, here's what I did. I went around after they were like celebrating and everything, and I grabbed like 2 extra towels and everything. I walk over and I open the door and everything. I hand him a towel and everything, and he wraps it back around. And he's like, "Thanks, man. Gosh, I don't know why they do stuff like that. It's just freshman hazing. Thankfully, there's some good guys still here that help out. And I was just like, here's a towel. Have a blast.
Well,
and next thing you know, he goes in there and he does the whole towel whip thing. He actually catches one of them right here on the lower part of the back.
Yeah.
The guy has a welt about that big around.
Whenever you said have a blast, I thought you were Jimmy Neutron.
No,
Got a blast.
I gave him a towel and he started towel whipping him and everything just to get back at him. And then they proceeded to chase him around, and he ran out, and the coach saw and everything. He was like, "What's going on here?" And it's just like, "Nothing, coach, nothing."
Yeah, but that's the frustrating thing, though. Is I guess if you were at like an all guys camp, it might be kind of funny. But the thing is, nowadays that could be considered like sexual harassment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and he could get in big trouble or be expelled simply because you pushed him out of the locker room.
Hey, I didn't push him.
No, not you. Talking about people.
Okay, yeah, the jerks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're watching this video. We know.
Oh, yeah.
We know you're jealous of us watching the most popular girls in school.
Yeah.
On that Filthy Casuals channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
They found me. That's what it was. The people that they found my channel.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never had any weird locker room experiences.
Me neither.
Generally, I just I won't even tolerate people talking to me when I'm standing at the urinal. I just ignore them until I'm like,
at the urinal. I was like talking to you in general. I'm like, wow, not even in general. At the urinal, I understand that. It's just like I don't want any conversation. I'm just like, and they're doing my business. I actually turn my head away.
Yeah, if I'm like
Not
standing there and they like come up to the urinal beside me and start trying to strike up conversation, I'm like, what?
It's like, dude, no. But I was gonna say, the fact that they had the the gay guy in the monogamous relationship and everything, and they were cool with it. I actually have an uncle who's like that. Uncle Michael. He's actually he lives in Washington D.C. and he. I was gonna say another reason why he lives there and he's very happy living there is the legalization of marijuana. But he's been in the same relation. He's in a relationship with the same man for 30 years.
Yeah,
and to me that's awesome because hey, that's him, being honest with the person that he's with. Even though I'm heterosexual myself, honestly, I've had like guys hit on me and everything. I've gone to clubs and guys have hit on me and everything, and it's just like, dude, no, I'm not. You see that's the difference when they learn that you're hetero. And they back off. It's like, oh, cool, okay, dude. And it's like that. But when they don't stop, that's when I start getting a little bit ticked.
Well, you know why? It's because they're flippers.
Well, they're.
What's a flipper?
A flipper is someone that tries to flip you.
Yeah, they
tries to turn you like gay or something.
Yeah, they're.
Does that work?
Well, I think sometimes there's people that are afraid of it because of social stigmas, despite how they really feel. But like. For me personally, like, I know that I'm not. I feel like some people have just never really questioned it because of what they were taught until they're exposed to other stuff. So people are hoping to, like, catch them.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, in that community, like, they do that all the time. Like, they try to see if they can. Like, I don't know. For me, though, I just know that I'm not. And a big reason why, too, is because I've always enjoyed hanging out with guys more than I enjoy hanging out with girls. And I can't imagine, like, I've had really good girlfriends, but I can't imagine, whenever I picture my future, I can never imagine spending it with a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
I've been there.
Like I can't imagine.
Oh, that's so sad.
Kidding. That was a joke.
That was a joke.
I can't see, like, in all honesty, the idea has never been attractive to me in any sense. I mean, it's just like, ugh. No, it's just like, no, like,
yeah,
I'm not about that.
That's the easiest way. Like, whenever, if I'm ever talking to somebody, because I've had a few people that have confided in me where they're confused about how they feel because they don't really know, because maybe they haven't experienced anything.
Same here.
Exactly. I talk to them and I say, okay, well, whenever you picture your future, what type of person can you picture having a future with? And because if you've always dreamed of having a future with this type of person, that probably points to how you really feel. If you've always seen yourself with a man,
Anna
or you've
Kendrick.
always exactly.
Anna Kendrick.
She's cute.
She's
Right?
beautiful.
She's so cute.
Yes,
She's
she is.
adorable.
I know. And you saw her on Lip Sync Battle.
I haven't seen her on that. I gotta go.
She was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay. We'll react. We can react to that next.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we'll do.
that.
Is we'll react to Anna Kendrick on Lip Sync Battle. But that's what I always say to people is I go, like, what have you always pictured yourself with? Because I feel like that's the easiest way to figure out how you feel. Because a lot of the time, like your sexuality and those kind of drives are driving you a lot of the time to create relationships and things that are long term. I really feel like they're driving you to try to create a family unit. It's kind of how we're evolved to handle things. You know what I mean? To create tribes.
Well, I think we have a sense of togetherness in some ways that makes us want to. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's only to procreate. That's the only reason we exist." No. If it's only that,
If it's only to procreate, then that means that once men and women kind of lost that drive and that ability, they wouldn't want to be in each other's company anymore.
Yeah,
Or it also mean that if a woman couldn't have a child if she was barren, then it would mean that there would be no drive or no desire to marry her.
Yeah,
but the thing is she still has that drive, she still has that desire a lot of the time, and a lot of times men or women or whatever, they actually do want to be with her.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense to say that it's about procreation.
No. And to say that it only is, it just limits your understanding of the human psyche and everything. Because the majority of humanity likes attachment in some way. I mean, we like attachment to sometimes banal objects like me. I love my computer.
Yeah.
I love this keyboard.
Yeah.
I love my PS4, Xbox 3, Xbox One, and Wii U.
I love my hats.
Yeah, she loves her hats. I love roller coasters. I love we love those things.
We naturally form attachments.
We actually form attachments to them because we enjoyment, and you enjoy either playing your video game system or you enjoy riding the roller coaster. And then there's there's attachments on a more emotional level where you pour your heart and soul out to that person. And I've had that happen to me where I poured my heart and soul out to somebody, and they pretty much took my heart, put it in a blender, pureed it, and then just lit everything on fire. And I never want to go through that again. And truth be told, it should have scared me off from ever having a relationship again. But I also realized, hey, that's just one person, and there's billions of people on this planet. I mean, honestly, the person whom I will spend the rest of my life with, I probably haven't even met yet. And I probably won't meet for another year or so. Or maybe I've met them a long time ago, and we'll reconnect later down the road, where we have more things in common and everything. I mean, you don't know. And to truly say, oh, I'm done after one thing. It's just like, okay, if you're done after one thing, then that means that you're afraid of life, and you're afraid of yourself because you can't really be yourself whenever it's like about being yourself around another person. Like I like being myself.
Yeah.
Like around you guys, because you guys, you're friends, and you're cool to hang out with and everything. And it's like with another person that I can pour my heart and soul out to. Yeah. And hopefully that person it'll be redeemed.
Yeah.
And can't be afraid, guys. You can't be afraid.
Well, that's something honestly like that I'm kind of dealing with in myself is for a really long time. Like I was in a relationship, and after I got out of that relationship, it was like several years. I realized that it never challenged me to confront my own weaknesses in myself. The entire time that I was in the relationship, I never had to confront my own insecurities and my own weaknesses. And the more that I was around other people, that I realized it's almost like they brought those weaknesses out in me, not in a bad way, but they shined a light on them to say, this is a thing that is inside of you, you know, confront it and figure out what you want to do about it, because it's there and you can't ignore it and you have to deal with it because it is part of who you are. Yeah. And the thing is I could run away from that. You know, like you could run away from those weaknesses, but then I feel like it would be kind of like an easy way out.
Well,
almost.
Humans, we want to improve ourselves in some ways.
Yeah, but sometimes you like the illusion of being perfect and not having any flaws. Well, sometimes you get comfortable with not having to admit your own weaknesses.
Well, that's one thing. Good Will Hunting, one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
Robin Williams talks to Matt Damon about having a super philosophy. You know, people like having this super philosophy about themselves. You know, like you know, you do what you do so that you won't be hurt by anyone else again. You know, you want to maintain this paragon kind of ideal of yourself, where everything's perfect. Whereas you know, you build things up. Like me, for the longest time, I had this crush built up in my head, like she's perfect. She, you know, we talk about all the same things.
Anna Kendrick.
And, yeah, here we go. But we all talk about, you know, we talk about the same things. We have the same likes and everything. And it's just like, she's perfect. She's smart. She's all this and all that. And then Robin Williams just says, you know what? You're not perfect.
Yeah.
And just to be a little bit of an icebreaker here, neither is she.
Yep.
But the question is whether you're perfect for each other. And it's just like, damn.
That's something that I've been like dealing with just this last year. I feel like and it's weird to be going through this like after being in a relationship that lasted a really long time and being, you know, at this chapter in my life where I'm already an adult. But I think it's kind of like leading me further into understanding myself into like middle adulthood. Yeah. I guess like kind of opening that up where I'm really learning about myself. And I think that's kind of cool. But, you know, I can't be afraid of, and it's so uncomfortable for people that I care about to see those weaknesses, but I also can't be afraid of it because it honestly, I feel like it makes you the most alive that you've ever been, is when you expose yourself and when you feel the most vulnerable and the most real. Yeah. Which I think is pretty cool.
That is. Yeah.
So there was some depth there.
Yeah.
With most popular girls in school.
Yeah. Good 20 minutes on
that. Anyway, guys, I'll have a link to these guys' channel down below. It's Windham, That Filthy Casual. You can follow, I think, pretty much all of us on different social media stuff. We've got links and everything on our various channels. And anyway, see you guys next time.